Welcome back to another episode of Hippie's Chopper Corner. There it is. I told y'all it was going to be pretty clapped out. Don't know a lot about the bike right now. Bought it from a brother of mine up in Kentucky. Shout out Dingy Dave. He's on the bike since, I want to say he's had it since 86, I think. The bike was about 10 years old when he got it. It's an XLCH. It's kick only, but he had started sourcing the parts to make it electric start, which I won't do that. He rode the bike up until 2014. Hang on just a minute. Lay down. Hey. He rode the bike up until about 2014, and I think he said it dropped a valve. I don't know. There's the original head. There's the head that was on it. I haven't inspected it yet. But he's put electronic ignition on it. It's got dual coils, which I plan to do away with all that. I didn't get a key, so I have to do away with that key switch too. He might have a key though, I just didn't ask him. Not that little bit of play back and forth in the rocker arms, none up and down, but the back and forth is fine. There's none up and down on it. Pretty much got a complete top end kit. Old climber book, I got one of those. Top end gasket kit. He's got a brand new set of JP Cycles pistons. I don't know who made these. I don't think JP Cycles makes them. I think they just sell them, but they're 30 over pistons, piston rings, complete set of valves, 4 valves, two front and back, brake pads. The generator spins fine. Looks like another kicker gear, another kicker shaft. I've got 2 heads. No, I've got 3 including the original. Rockers appear to be okay. I don't see any wear on them. I don't know what the end play on these are. I know it's about 4 thousandths on a shovel head, but I guess I could check it. But they feel fine. I don't see any undue wear on them. Push rod tubes, complete set of heads. These don't look like they've been ran. They look like they've sat around. Set of valve seals. Here's the cylinders. I don't see any major scratching in it. I can still see cross hatching. They're gonna need to be bored out. He said it's got 20 over pistons in it now. These are 30 over pistons, so they'll need to be bored out to 30 thousandths. But like I said, I've got 2 what appear to be pretty good heads here. I want to say that looks like a Ken style carburetor. It's got an accelerator pump on it. I'm pretty sure that's a Ken. That's what it looks like. But I got the intake. I've got new O-rings for it. I've only got 1 band. I didn't see but 1 band, but I'll order a band and probably new O-rings for it. I won't run that carburetor. That carburetor will probably go in the trash because I don't want it. Aftermarket S&S cover, which don't care much about them. Aftermarket backing plate. I think that's aftermarket, yeah. Don't say S&S on it anyway, but here's a backing plate for this chopper style. Right there, you can probably run that. There's the points plate, the points cam, which I'll probably get all of that new too. There's probably a 5 ohm coil. Looks like a brake pressure switch for the front brake. It's got dual disc brakes on it. So brake pressure switch for your light. Set of pads, miscellaneous hardware. It's got an old seat, but I feel like this seat goes to a shovel head. That's too big a seat for an Ironhead, and it don't really fit on here properly, to be honest with you. So I'm pretty sure that's an old shovel head seat. And unfortunately, it's a plastic. It's a plastic plastic pan, so I won't be able to do anything with it. But the plan for this one pretty much is probably going to be get the motor out of it, go through the motor, get the motor put back together, probably completely rewire it like I do all the choppers, cut it in half, hardtail it. I'll probably go with a different back wheel because I want the weld on hardtail, so I probably won't use the stock back wheel. Probably use the stock front end on this one, ditch the fender. This bike's gonna be a project for my son. I have a 23-year-old, so he and I'll probably do this one together, but there it is, bike number 8. I have no idea where I'm gonna put it, you know. My pan head ain't in here right now. Fortunately, it's back at the shop getting new heads put on it. Kind of told y'all that ordeal, but for now, I guess I can park it, the Ironhead over there in the corner, and then the pan head, she take up the middle of the floor. She's my baby. But I'm gonna get to working on this shovel head over here, do a little more fabricating today. I'll bring y'all back in a little bit. All right, got that bracket made. Cut it down, make it look a little better, best I could. Got it bolted on there with some hardware. Time to put this thing in for the 5th time, maybe the 6th time, I'm not sure. Good, that ain't gonna be in my way, is it? Pretty much like that right there. Let me get it zip tied up, then we'll weld it. I'll be able to show y'all what we're doing. I'm pretty sure you're following. All right, got the oil tank mounted up. Got my piece welded in. I don't have to have a strap carrying it in the back. I think I got it just a hair too far this way, but it is what it is now. It's a chopper. It ain't got to be perfect. That's pretty damn close right there. Maybe an 1/8 to a 3/16 too far that way. I don't know. I might be able to work that out in the hardware in there because there's a little bit of play in that hardware. Loosen it up. Now I've still got to make a couple of mounts right here. I'll probably weld a flat piece of steel right here and a flat piece coming that way, kind of like an angle piece. And then I'll have a piece welded right here. I'll drill a hole through it, weld a bung on the bottom, and then boom, boom, boom. Same way over here, nut in it. There you go. Because, I mean, this is sturdy, but those tabs will break over time if that's all I run. I got to have something else carrying it back here. I can't just do that. Then I got to put a battery box under here. But I've had this tank before. It's on the same tanks on that bike over there, except it's chrome. So I got that figured out. Next, I'm going to move on and probably do my voltage regulator. And then probably get it done today. And then I'm down to them foot controls. And them foot controls turn out to be too much of a hassle. Man, I'm just going to switch over and run pegs like I did on the rest of these bikes. I'm not going to just kill myself on trying to figure out how to get them mounted. All right, got the voltage regulator bracket made. So I'm gonna mount it to the bottom of the front motor mount bolts. Then the voltage regulator will sit right on this right here. I just gotta finish drilling out the holes. That's key. Put your hole where you want it. Put your hole where you want it. You like that, don't you, Slick? Man, what happened to the TV? I had old Slick playing. Now we got biker build all going. That ain't what I want. That's hippie's chopper corner. Nobody won't watch that bullshit.
When you deliver with DoorDash, every open door,
Tacos.
yeah, you reach your goal.
Oh, I'm such an idiot. You got any facts? I didn't.
I turned that on just in time to hear Slick say, "Oh, I'm such an idiot." I think that's the video with him and his brother putting the motor back in that Ironhead. Something I'll probably be doing shortly.
We gotta end this video soon. I gotta go. It's late. It's almost midnight. Alright, there we go, stupid.
There you go, stupid. You talking to me, Slick? Sometimes when there ain't no new content on, or if there is and I want to pay attention to it, that ain't new. I've seen that video a couple times, but I'll just let Slick's video play to give him the watch hours. By the way, he did a good video the other day. It was that wheelchair with tracks on it, man, and I think his brother Ski donated it to their motorcycle club. And Slick says the name of his club all the time, but I'm not gonna say it. But they donated it. He donated it to the club because they've got, you know, brothers that's got amputees and in wheelchairs and brothers that can use that. And, man, that was just some really good biker shit right there, man.
Have a fully phone back and the work on how you always got to pick up. You think about and get this in or something. Yeah, we can only do it now. I have to get back on myself with the 5 and whatnot. Yeah, you sure? But for now.
It takes a long time to do this little bit of shit, man, when you're having to make your own brackets and you're having to cut them out of just steel with a grinder. I don't have a bandsaw. I wish I had one. I don't even have a drill press. But if I quit buying motorcycles, I can buy equipment.
But let me go back and start over here.
I did pick up at least cutting torches. Man, they want $800 for a set of tanks. They got me effed up, man. I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Woo! That one right there sounds bad.
I don't have one. I gotta
Find another one.
I gotta find the right hardware. So
That didn't sound like it was drilling, but it did.
I'm gonna cut it. Then we can look at it real fast. Alright, I gotta get this. The nice thing we both got working on it. I'll figure out the hardware and the spacing of the assembly and that sort of stuff. Just give you guys a quick look at it. Actually, start like this. And now with that on there, I'm gonna get something all in the shop. I'll be able to run the chain, it, and then really get serious about the fender mounts and all that kind of stuff, and making the seat, the sissy bar, yada yada yada. And now we
got one,
drill
two,
top
three,
amp bones
4, 5, 6,
to
7
mount the
steps.
tank. All right,
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
all right, guys, we gotta cut this video short. Like I said,
Well, cut it short then, Slick. Damn, you just keep talking.
So we're gonna go into this here. And then this is over here, 2000 and give you this little short video.
3, 4,
All right, guys.
Hey, that's a little bit bigger.
Nice to meet y'all, you too.
Damn. Well, I'm pretty sure it'll fit now because I made that one bigger. Kind of excited about that Ironhead. Getting into it. It's been a long time since I did an Ironhead, man. That was the first bike I ever did. Was an Ironhead. It's been a long time. I've only had the one, and it was a 76, I think. Dude said that's an XLCH. I guess I don't know which ones had starters on them. I think it said it's a 76.
Alright, welcome back.
That kind of onyx OG style from what it was.
Like I was pushing the Chippy. I was pushing the hippies chopper corner.
Oh, shout out to Hippies Chopper Corner. Y'all hear that?
Alright guys, that's it. Like I said, we gotta end it here. We both have to work in the morning. I gotta get up at 5:30 in the morning.
Me as well, I have to go to the airport.
So we're gonna end this video short. I know it's stupid, it's just two guys putting in a motor, but it was something.
It's a good video, Slick. I enjoyed it, bro.
You know what I mean? I had to do something different.
I'm happy to be here.
Alright guys, we gotta cut this video short. Like I said, it's getting real late, it's like midnight. Alright, get in.
What kind of initiation is you're not gonna film this, are you?
Oh god. Oh jeez. I'm not doing it. Do it again.
Oh, he's making his brother kiss those sweaty balls on that skeleton. That's pitiful. Slick, y'all be ashamed of yourself, bro.
Okay, no.
My eye initiation.
Oh,
No, I bet I ain't got room to do that.
I'll
Now, do I?
drink you, forget it.
No, I'll have to get some nylox and put on that. Not use lock washers. Excuse me. It feels good to make some kind of progress. But I'm really hoping by next weekend, man, all three of my vendors have got my shit back to me. There it is. Got it mounted. Guessing y'all can see that. So, what I originally had was this bracket right here. This kickstand bracket. You know, I may weld it back together. It'd be a good part. But your voltage regulator mounts onto that and it goes right here. But this slingshot comes with its own kickstand bracket, so I couldn't reuse it. And I wasn't going to try to weld two pieces of steel, two different kind of pieces of steel together, because I'm pretty sure that's stainless.
Deep within sacred tribal lands come three bike builders. From New York, Paul Cox and Kano, the gods of all things mechanical.
That ain't going to be enough to make it to the battery that way, dang it.
Jolene, the prince of
And I can make it longer, but
Kyle Death Traps.
I don't like that.
Steel and raw horsepower.
I don't like that.
And Puerto Peñasco, Mexico. It's us.
We'll shut that down. Slick's video went off. I've got to find a better way to get my voltage regulator wire up to where I'm gonna want it. I'll have to extend it. Damn it. I didn't want to do that, but that looks like somebody's put a pretty booty ass. Oh yeah, it's just crimped on there. Oh, that looks like about some 10 gauge. I got some. I'll just extend that. They make those heat shrink connectors, and then I'll put a piece of heat shrink wrap over it, and I'll make it about a foot longer. That way I can hide it at least. But we got that done. We got the oil tank, 90% of that done. I got 2 more pieces I need to make for that. Next thing I want to do is probably get my throttle figured out, hooked up, and then I got, I guess, all next week to figure out how to mount these brackets right here. Yeah. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to cut this video short. I hope I didn't bore y'all too much. But again, like I said, a lot of this ain't glamorous, man. Mostly this video, I wanted to show y'all this Ironhead and all the parts I got with it. You know, I got new pistons, I got new rings, got new valves, top end gasket kit. I believe those are new valve springs. I know there's new valve guides. A couple of heads that don't look like they've got a lot of wear in them. Combustion chamber looks good. Now that head flipped up looks like shit, but these 2 over here, they're good heads. The rocker appears to be okay. So I'm hoping this motor's okay. So we'll find out. It's the good thing is those pistons come with new wrist pins and clips. Never did pull the clutch in and see what it does. Oh, feels like that clutch works. How about you? All right, I don't know, what's that little ding, 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 ding? Oh no, those are the turn signals he had to add. He had this bike registered in Maryland at one point. Anyway, Slickhead Custom Cycles. Love you, brother. Y'all tune in next week for more of this sketchy chopper shit at Hippie's Chopper Corner, home of the sketchy chopper, where we keep them sketchy all the time.